Blow it off. Now I know that you know, a lot of this is going to be hidden underneath my front door frame, so I don't have too much to worry about. And now we got to take and open up our paint here. So I made the mistake of leaving the paint. I made the mistake of leaving the paint in the shop, and it was chilly last night. It's nice right now, it's about 55. The paint was chilly, so I had to take the paint in for a couple hours and warm it up in front of the heater in the house. Now anytime you're using really any kind of paint, one of the most important things is to stir it. Especially if you buy a pre-mixed paint like this where they don't shake it. Even if they do shake it, you do want to stir this for a few minutes. Alright, so we got our paint stirred up. I got me a nice new paintbrush here. And now we're going to put some paint on one side, so hopefully it'll dry and we get paint on the other side tonight. We got our first coat of paint on here. We'll let it dry, flip it, get the other side and the edges. Still quite a bit to go, but we gotta start. Alright, so we got it flipped. Coat of paint on the other side. Put it really heavy because that way hide some of those staple marks and stuff. So, and especially on this side, the metal's going to be over it. So it's not going to matter if it's not the most perfect, beautiful paint. It's more about just protection. So now we're going to let this dry overnight. Tomorrow I'm going to show you how to replace all the screen. Alright guys, so we've got everything painted ish. It looks alright. Like I said, it's an old screen door. We're just trying not to have to buy a new one. And we'll do some touch-up work after we get it all put together. But it was easier to paint it without the screen in because I didn't have to be as careful. The drips and stuff on the inside don't matter. So you can see with these older style screen doors here, you know, it doesn't have the little what's that stuff? Kind of little rubber cord, you know, that you squeeze into it. These older styles, you actually have to take all the wood off. We'll put our screen in, and then we will staple the screen down, and then we'll put our slats back in on the over top and staple. All right, so I'll put a little hole in it there, but we have enough to where it doesn't matter. So what I usually like to do is just go ahead and line up one edge. Since it's wider than the door, I'm just going to line up one edge to make sure that, you know, it looks pretty square and doesn't look all cockeyed with the squares running sideways. Got our screen stapled in. Now we just got to go through here, and before I start stapling anything, I'm gonna make sure I get all the pieces back where they go, because there's some that, you know, we broke a little bit that I've got to fix, and it shouldn't really matter. I just want to make sure I've got it all in the correct location here.
Hey Aaron, you know I have an old screen door at my farm that needs a new screen in it too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, now you know how to do it.
Oh, right.
That's why we do this.
That's what I meant.
So what you're saying is thanks for showing me how to do this so I can take care of the screen door at my house.
That was almost exactly what I meant. Almost. Almost.
Kind of almost rubberized. bend up. There we go. And once you get that a little bit bent up, now you can go through there. Make sure, yeah, holes are still pretty much lined up there for the handle.
Where do you want me to put the?
Don't matter, just pop them right there, it's fine. Yep.
All right.
And may or may not. Well, that one doesn't go. That goes up here, but I don't think there's enough room for it. I thought I'd saved all the little pieces and painted them.
I think this one goes here.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's just yeah. Needs to go.
It'll be all right. We'll put a little paint there. Adds character.
You won't see it.
It's not a showpiece. It's an old farmhouse door.
That's right.
And there's still dogs and cats and all kinds of critters that's going to make quick work of this. All right, so you guys saw that the other, even this hardware cloth was pretty mangled up from the Mimi. Now we're gonna go in and meet the Mimi here in a minute. And I'll tell you what, it's almost nice enough today. I think it'd actually be a good day to be able to open up. About 60 degrees out here, so definitely feels pleasant after the past couple days and mornings.
Oh, there it is.
So same thing with this. I don't want it to go all the way to the edge because our door cover doesn't go all the way to the edge. So I'm gonna do a little trick here. Right about. So it looks like we'll use this line right here as our guide. And now the door's not square either because the house isn't square. So the door's been trimmed to fit the hole because the hole isn't square anymore. The screen is trying to kill me. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my so this is the only way to cut chicken wire, in my opinion. You try and cut this with 10 snips or something, it takes forever and you're gonna cut your hands all to pieces. And since it's all nice and straight squares, I've got the squares marked where I wanted it. Got it. First try. So now we're just going to go through here at the top, get as tight as we can, and then between the two of us, hold it and pull it down and try and get it as tight as we can.